Hey guys, have you ever been having a bad day? Everything seems to be going wrong, nothing seems to be going right. Well, keep watching. I'm going to give you 4 tips on how to keep going when things are stressful. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Tasha, and today we're going to be talking about how to get through those stressful times. Over the last 2 weeks, oh my gosh, my mood has just been up and down. Things haven't been going like I wanted them to. You can have different obstacles going on. You can insert your obstacle here. Well, I want to talk about 4 things that I do to help me get over the different obstacles that are going on. But before I start, I want to give you this quote that I saw that really kind of helps me get going when things are going wrong. Believe in yourself and take on your challenges. Dig deep within yourself and conquer your fears. Never let anyone bring you down. You gotta keep going. And that quote is from Chanel Sutherland. The first thing that I like to do when I'm in a stressful situation is just breathe. Just breathe in some good energy and breathe out that negative energy. You don't want to react. It can be very easy, I know for myself, to react as soon as some negativity or something stressful comes on in my life. It's really easy for me just to react. And I can react in a negative way, creating a much bigger issue, making it even worse than what it is. So I usually like to just step back a little bit, breathe, take a second, take a minute, and just relax. One thing that you can do is, do you have like a daily devotion, a prayer, maybe music that can get you in a more peaceful mood to start your day off? And even better, if you have like an exercise routine that you can do in the mornings. I'm not as good in that area. Do you have a funny audio book? Figure out what you can do to put yourself in that better mood. Next, I remember this situation is not going to always be here. It is going to get better. Because, sometimes we get in those situations where we just dig ourselves in a deeper hole mentally because we think that it's never going to change. Let's say you're trying to get a new position and maybe you applied and you didn't get an interview, or your money situation is not good, or let's say you're trying to lose some weight and things aren't going the way that you need to, or your communication with a friend or a family member seems like every time you try to communicate with that person, you just continue to butt heads and you can't figure it out. You don't want to go on the defense because that can make the situation even worse. You want to take a step back, and if you need, if you're talking to that person and you're not communicating as well, maybe you need to stop talking to them just in that moment. Take a step back, breathe through that moment, and let's try to figure out how we can better communicate with that person. Was I listening to what that person was saying? Is there someone that you can call or talk to? We all have that person in our life that is like the voice of reason. Call that person that's the voice of reason and talk to them and see if you can get some valid information on how to proceed in the situation that you're going through. As well, sometimes you can write stuff down, because I know for me, when I'm in a kind of bad mood or stressed or something, things are not going on the way that I want to, a lot of times I just need to get out what's going on inside. So maybe I can write, what's going on to get my feelings out, and that kind of releases some of that anger that I might have. Or as I stated, call that person, even though you don't necessarily want to be putting your burdens on someone else. Sometimes it's good just to have that person That's that voice of reason that you can talk to, because it can always, I know I have a few people that I can call and I can talk to where they're that voice of reason, to where I can get out what's going on and not have it festering within me. You also want to think of a positive outcome. You know, a lot of times when we're in stressful situations, it's really our mindset. Because you know, you've been in those situations, let's say where you're in a really, really good mood and somebody comes and let's say they're saying something negative or something's going on, but since you're in that good mood, it doesn't affect you as much. But let's say things are going on that day and you're not in a good mood, and then that same person comes and is, you know, y'all not communicating, or it's negativity, something is going on to where y'all are on different pages, and you'll be even more to, let's say, not lash out, but the experience will be a little bit more negative just because your mindset was different. So try to think about ways that you can stay positive and think about how you want that outcome. We all know that we're going to have some challenges in our life, but if you can take a step back and breathe, pray, think about how you would like that outcome to, think about positive ways you would like your outcome to be created. Just remember, things are not going to always be in the situation that they are in now. Drop down in the description and tell me, what are some ways that you get through your stressful or challenging times? Give me a thumbs up if this was helpful to you, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.